Hey everyone, Two Crafty Sheila's here. I'm Belle and Kim's here with me, and we're going to show you our finishes for May. I know we're coming up on a week late, sorry guys, but we are here, we're finally ready, and we're going to show you what we've done. But first of all, hello to everybody. I hope you've all had a really good week. Let us know in the comments down below which one of these kits were your favorites, and tell us, what did you manage to finish and what are you going to be working on for the month of June? We'd really enjoy it if you joined in the discussion points. Also, if you like our video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow us on our crazy, crazy adventures. Otherwise, I'm going to let Kim start us off with her first diamond painting finish for May.
Yes, my first finish for May is the beautiful Be Gentle Butterfly. I finally got it finished and it is stunning.
It is amazing.
It absolutely glows. It really does, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. It's just, it was such a pleasure to do. The drills were fantastic. Didn't run out of any drills on this one. There was not a lot of trash in this one.
Great.
I do have a fair bit left over. I was quite happy with that. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this one's the one that had a whole heap of, was it like iridescence and metallics or something?
It's got fairy dust, ABs, and metallics.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of his body is a brown fairy dust. And, it is beautiful. It's all through here, and, it's beautiful. One of the prettiest fairy dusts I've seen.
Oh, wow. That's a big call.
Yeah, it's pretty. And this purple one, all through here. And then we've got the metallic going all through, around, up through here, all around here. It's just everywhere.
Beautiful.
Yep. It is stunning. I enjoyed every moment of this. I was actually a little bit sad when it was finished.
I bet you were.
These beautiful, beautiful big quad cubes down here. They look amazing. Yeah, it was a Diamond Art Club really outdid themselves on this kit.
Yeah. And those quad cubes, they were actually part of the kit, weren't they? Like, that's not you enhancing it.
I did nothing to enhance this kit. This is all as it was charted.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it did not need any enhancements whatsoever. They did amazing. All this up here, all the bee, a lot of this is fairy dust.
Yeah, wow.
I don't think that is. No, I don't think that's fairy dust. But yeah, the background has got white AB all through it. It's just stunning.
That is so blingy.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that kit.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What size did it end up being?
It is 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters.
Okay, good size. And was it round or square?
Square.
Okay. No, it looks so good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So happy with this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Just, I love all the metallics catch the light, and it's just so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really outdid themselves.
Oh, yeah. Next up, as you can probably guess, this is not a licensed kit. I ran into a bit of an issue where I was feeling a little bit of burnout last month, and I was really struggling to motivate to diamond paint. So my big whip really didn't get worked on as much as I would have liked. So I felt like I needed to have a couple of finishes. So I had to pick up something really, really small just to get it done. And even this, I will say, I just really wasn't feeling it last month. It took me nearly a week to do this. It's a tiny kit. It's a 30 by 30. I bought it back before I ever found, premium diamond companies. So it's tiny. And I mean, I would assume, I haven't measured it, but I would assume like the 30 by 30 is the sides to the sides, not even just the actual a diamond painting area. But there were 30 colors, which I was surprised about. There was really, really minimal trash. And the glue was actually really good that it didn't really need much scooching around. Like the drill field was a great size for the drills. So I was really impressed with that. Like I'm normally a scoocher, my placement is not fantastic. But even looking at this now, I don't feel like I've got too many wonky lines and things. So I was really impressed for such a cheap kit that I know you don't get the definition. It was actually nice to work on, which I was really surprised with. But yeah, so I was really impressed with that. The what do you call it? The drills, the leftover drills. So I ended up using these bead trays. Now I got these very kindly gifted to us from Robin and Brittany over at Sparkling Diamonds. They sent us a little care package and they sent these. So I am guessing that these are very much like the, what are those trays?
Oh, the Harbour Freight thing?
Yes. So I assume these are like the Harbour Freights. That's what I've envisaged. I don't entirely know. And I don't see anywhere on here that tells me it's a Harbour Freight brand. Oh, no, it is distributed by Harbour Freight Tools. So it is Harbour Freight. So we don't get these over here in Australia. So I was really, really keen to try them. They're not horrendous. I will say I can see what other people are talking about. Like the drills sort of get stuck up on like the lip around the edge. So like you would have seen before, when you bring it down, you can see they sort of get stuck and you end up just sort of having to tap the edge before you open the box. But they're not bad. They're a really good size. They actually fit quite a lot of drills in there. So I was impressed with that. There's only 24 containers in each. And so this one had 30. So I then actually had to dip into my other really cheapy stuff. And you can see I haven't even kitted down my Jurassic Park from last month, from my finishes last month. So I ended up using the other 6 from over here. But this was the level of trash that I had. It was minimal. For a cheap kit, it was minimal. I was quite surprised by that. But yeah, look, I will say for a cheap kit, it wasn't horrendous to work on. So that's all I've got to say on that one. Let's have a look at Kim's new one. Yeah, I thought it was a little cute kit. I thought, the subject matter, it might just make me feel a bit better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it was cuter than I thought it would be, to be honest.
I like it.
All righty, Kim, what's your next one?
My next one is a PaintGem this edition. These were very quick to do, so fun. There was a little bit of trash in these, I must admit.
With all that black, yeah, you kind of expect it, eh?
You do. But I really enjoyed them.
I did that kit, I think it was last year. It was really fun to do. I loved seeing these coming to life. They're beautiful.
They are. Oh, dirt on them. Yeah, they went together very quickly, very nicely. The black was horrendous, but the rest of them were not too bad. I have no complaints. They worked up very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I really enjoyed these a lot.
Yeah, good. Because you've only done a couple of paint gems, haven't you?
This was my second.
This is your second. Yeah, they're not a bad thing. Like, I know we compare them to some of the other, premium companies that have miniatures. But, I mean, these aren't super expensive. I actually find they're really good quality. You get really good definition. I genuinely like paint gems.
I do. And actually, it's not my second. This was my first.
Oh,
this was my first. This was my first PaintGem kit, yeah.
Wow. Oh, nice one to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose this one, and I'm very OCD with my drills, but I had no trouble with these whatsoever, and I enjoyed every moment. Yeah, really like the colours are amazing. And you can see what each little picture is. So very, very happy.
Yeah, no, that's
Very
awesome.
happy. Yeah. Yep, and they look, the drills are sparkly, they just look great.
Yeah, no, they do. They look so good.
Yep.
You have to work out what you're going to do with them after.
Yes, I do.
I still have no idea. Mine are still sitting in each of their boxes because I still don't know what to do with them.
Yep, we'll have to think on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but oh no, I loved them.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
looking forward to the next lot.
Oh yeah. All right. So my second diamond painting finish for the month of May, it's the second and only other one that I have left, is I did the Butterflies edition of PaintGem. I had said I was going to do a miniatures kit every month. So I did butterflies. Now, it took me a full month. I usually get through my paint gems reasonably quickly. I started them on the 6th of May and I finished them, and I had to force myself to finish them on the 31st of May. I was kind of disappointed in myself, but I was really, really, really disheartened with the drill quality of the blacks in this kit. I know that Kim got used to me kind of swearing a few times because I was really, really put off with how bad it was. And it was even like off camera, I was shaking out a tray and I was showing her how many handfuls of black drills I was pulling off. It was absolutely disgraceful. Probably the worst blacks I have ever had. So to put it in perspective, these are my colors left over, like plenty of everything. I didn't feel like I was going to run out of anything. But this is the same size drill bag. That is how much trash I had.
That's a lot.
I mean, that's disgusting. And you can see majority of it is black.
Yep.
They just had so many like air bubbles and things through them. It was just disheartening to work through. Like I looked at the amount of 310 in this kit and they gave you 24.3 grams of black. And honestly, that is all that I got left with because I pulled so much out. I should have had half of that again, at least double that left over.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, that was the first time I have really been disappointed with PaintGem and their drill quality. I'll be honest, that was really, really disheartening. But I still loved the end result of these images. So I'm not going to read out the names again because you all had a laugh at me when I did the names in the video the first time around. So we're not going to do that today. But they're just beautiful, beautiful butterflies. I absolutely love doing it. The colors are so bright and vibrant. They're just lovely. I don't even know that I'm going to necessarily get all of these in frame. So we are just going to end up covering up some of the others. But they're just pretty. Oh, still going. And that to finish. Absolutely beautiful. I love the end result. I'm really impressed with the end result. I just hated the process, to be honest, for this one. And so for that one, for me, it was my second finish for May. It was my 12th finish for 2025. So I'm getting there with my diamond paintings. I'm definitely getting there. But once we've gone through Kim's other diamond painting finish, we'll show you our craft finishes. So I did a little bit more in that one. All right, over to you, Kim.
Yep, this is another PaintGem Mini. This is National Parks edition. This is my third finish for May, but my second PaintGem finish. These were great fun. The drills were fantastic. Hardly any trash drills at all. Yeah, not a lot of black, as you can see. So that's probably why.
Yeah, that's a nice change.
Yeah. But, these were so fun.
Yeah, I've done these as well. I really, really enjoyed doing them. Just watching them come to life was unreal. I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoyed them too. They are beautiful.
they are. I had a lot of drills left over, but I did run out of one colour on these.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have sent you my spares from that kit.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. But, yeah, I did run out of one colour. I got some replacements and they were fine. It was a blue. But, yeah, I can't recommend PaintGem highly enough, personally. Some of them are a little bit gappy, but that's just my OCD. Yeah, they sparkle. You can see what they are. And they're just such fun little things to do.
Oh, yeah. They look really good.
Yeah, and they work up so quickly. It's nice when you just need a finish.
Yes. Or you've had a bit of a long day and you don't want to pull out like a whole section, but you just want to do a little bit of diamond painting. They are perfect for, I find, during the week.
They are, very much so.
No,
Or if you can't sleep at night, you get up and do a little one and go back to bed.
That's how you got through them so quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But, yeah, no, they were of all the other drills, I had a lot of all the other drills left over. It was just that one I ran out of, and it was only needed, it was about 15 drills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, but and I've got heaps of the rest of them left over. But yeah, no, they're so pretty, and yeah, I just can't say enough good about them.
No, they're really good. And when you get them on a good sale, you get a really good sale.
I got these on sale just to try them out, and I've already put a new order in. So
welcome to the addiction.
yes, I do love them.
They're good.
Yeah, they are wonderful. So that is my third diamond painting finish for the month of May.
Perfect.
Quite happy with what I got done this month. So yeah.
All right. Well, next up, we're going to show our other craft finishes for the month.
Yes.
Just give us a little second because we're going to have to change our camera views. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we thought we'd show you some of our finishes for our craft kits now. So I'm going to start us off this time around. Don't mind the mess in the background. Let's just ignore that exists. This one is a Rolife book Nook. It's called Sunshine Town. I started it on the 30th of April and I finished it on the 10th of May. So I really, really enjoyed it. So I'll show you all first with the lights off and then I'll show you with the lights on. So it's a really, really pretty little kit. I did notice I kind of made a little boo-boo and I stuck the bird on backwards. My bad. But that's okay. I've just made it my own. It's totally fine. But I really, really enjoyed this kit. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that, like, on the side, you've got the little kitty cat in the window, and it always has the name of the town. So I think that's really cool. The windows, like the roof at the top, is actually like a clear and frosted, well, it's supposed to be glass, but it's plastic, which I thought was quite cool. So you can actually look in over the top and you can still see everything all lit up. So, like, for example, you can see there's a little kitty cat on the chair just down there, which is a really cool little bonus that you don't always see. The other thing I did find is, like, the base of this one, the box, the battery box, it doesn't have a cover on it for some reason. That was one that I thought was a little bit weird. It's the only one that I've had that didn't have a cover on it. So I find that every time I move it, like, I have to make sure that I've held onto it or picked it up because it just sort of gets in the way. But yeah, like, just a gorgeous little kit. I love all the little definition that you get on these things. Every time I look at it, I find something new. It's so much fun. But yeah, That was my first one.
That's a nice one.
Mm.
So my first one is just, I think it's called Cozy Lounge Room. It's a super creator kit by Rolife. Just a plastic kit, so very quick and easy to put together. I did make a boo-boo and put this lovely little picture on sideways instead of up and down. So that just made it mine.
That's right. We're just doing uniqueness here.
We are, yes. Yeah, this just very plastic, very clipped together, very easy little kit to do. But yeah, that was my first one for me. Just an enjoyable little kit. Only took a couple of hours to do.
Wow,
But
you're
yeah.
fast.
No, it's a plastic one. They're not.
Oh, okay. I still haven't done a plastic yet.
Yeah, they're very quick. They are done for kids.
Okay.
So if you're not having a brain day, they're really good.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I love the definition. Very good.
They are. They're good. So yeah.
All right. Next up is, I'm going to skip over. I actually did a Lego next, but I did do it in a whip and chat, but I'll show that one at the end. The next kit after that I've done is, this is called Sakura Densya. So it's the, the cherry blossom train. Again, it's a Rolife kit. I started it on the 11th of May. I finished it on the 13th. I knocked it over in a couple of days. I was pretty impressed with that. This one was really fiddly. I think this was actually like their original kit, wasn't it, Kim? I think this was like the first book Nook they'd come out with.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this was the one that had the older packaging. And I worked out I think this one was the original. So it was probably not quite as well designed because they were probably still learning. Like I sort of found, like with here, like it's only clipped in at the bottom. So, it doesn't take much to sort of knock it and then you end up having to sort of fix it up. Like these, they just didn't sort of clip together perfectly. There's just that little bit of a gapping through there. And this is loosely just sort of put on. It holds, but I just thought it just wasn't quite as, shall we say, like complete as the other ones that I had been doing. I still thought this was an absolutely beautiful kit. So this is with the lights on. I think it's absolutely stunning. So up the top, you've got this beautiful little train scene in the background. And then further down below, you've got what looks like a little creek or a river with the cherry blossoms floating down. I thought it was beautiful. This is my little boo-boo. Oh, do I knock at the light? This is my little boo-boo. I snapped this bit of rail so well. I had to glue it 4 or 5 times. Like it's actually quite spongy now. I had to glue it so much to try and get it to hold. But that's okay. It's mine and I've made it my own. But just beautiful. I love the little kitty cat in the window there. So cute. And I love that you even get like the little detail of like the poster on the side and all of those things. It's absolutely stunning. On the sides, you've got that lovely, lovely image of the cherry blossom train. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then on this side, again, just that train stop. I think it's so cute. But yeah. So that ended up being, I've decided I'm going to count my craft kits separately to my diamond painting kits. So that ended up being my 6th finish for the year. I thought that was all right.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I haven't counted mine.
I wouldn't like to
enough to do that.
You'll have a few. Yeah. Sorry.
My next one that I finished, this is another plastic kit. This is absolutely adorable. I love how the cup of tea has even, and I just knocked the drawer out. It even looks like it's got tea in it. Beautiful little cupcakes, little cakes everywhere. Half a cake here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This was probably one of my favourite ones to have done of the plastic ones.
Oh yeah, it's so much detail. That looks so good.
Yeah, it's really good. They are like the backs
wow.
Yeah, they do have, they are finished. So, but they are stackable. You can stack them beside each other and on top of each other and join them. If you do that, you can then light them. But as they
Wow.
are like this, they don't have lights without the roof. Yeah, they're just, yeah, they're wonderful little kits to do if you haven't got a lot of time. This one only took me a couple of hours to finish, so
They
yeah.
look so good. I think one day we're going to have to see all of your finishes stacked up one on top of each other so we can see them in all of their glory.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, my last finish for the miniatures is this one. So this is a Cute Bee kit. This was the first Cute Bee I've ever done. As you can guess, maybe it's called the Amazing Toys Store. It's a really, really adorable little kit. I love the fact that the doors look like they're little zips. I mean, and it makes no sense that it's open from 321 to 2867. So, I mean, it's completely random. But, you know, the definition on the doors, like it just looks like there's a little pocket printed on there. I think that's really, really well done. The imagery on the sides was just phenomenal. I mean, that was so vibrant when I was unpacking it. I thought that's a gazillion times better than the Rolife ones. It was just beautiful. The back, I love the fact that they sort of hide the battery case in here. So it's a bit of a pain to actually create that to set it up, but I thought it was nice that it's hidden away a little bit. And a cute little image there. And then this little beauty. So the lovely thing about these is the doors do actually open. I did make a boo-boo. It was the first time I'd ever done it, and they don't include the glue. They include like these little tape strips. And you sort of end up having to line the tops and the bottoms of the doors. And I obviously didn't put it in quite the right spot, or I've overlapped it too much. So like mine, I end up having to sort of, you know, knock a few times. They don't slide probably quite as nice as they should, but that's a learning curve for me. It's not the end of the world. But just check out that definition inside. There is so many things that are going on. I love the the light's probably a little bit too bright. Let me turn it off. I love like all the little candles back here. I think they're absolutely phenomenal. They're so defined. Like everywhere you look, there's just something else. And that train coming out of the wall, I thought that was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a beautiful kit. As Kim and I had sort of mentioned, you know, the only thing about it is they're quite squeaky when you make them. So that was a bit of an interesting thing for me. But no, it was an absolute beautiful thing to make. And I loved it so much. I made it in one sitting. I think it took me about 4 or 5 hours. I don't think I'm quite as fast as Kim is, but I was still pretty impressed with that, thinking that I got through all of that in one single night. So,
Yep.
Yeah, that was my 7th finish for 2025, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, this little thing is a little Rolife. I don't know if you can get a good look in there. Yeah. It's so tiny. It does not have any lights. Just a little bookshop.
Horrible.
Yeah, it is. Again, it only took about 3 hours to do. It is tiny, like compared to my hand next to it. That way, it is tiny. Yeah, the books were fun to make. It was all quick and easy. They weren't stickers. You had to glue everything. It was everything glued. But yeah, even the little cup of tea has a thing inside that makes it look like tea. Yeah, it's just a really pleasant, fun little kit to do. The outside is finished.
Yeah, wow, that looks so good with the brickwork.
Yeah. Yep. It was quite fiddly to do. I did break a few pieces that I had to glue back together. But yeah, that's well part of the course with these kits. And here we are about to have a cat.
Oh, kitty cat. cat.
Give me, kitty cat. Yeah, this was my third finish for May. This was a really fun one. Yeah,
Even if
I
you did
love the
break a
kitty
few
cat
bits.
at the front. The little kitty cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's sleepy.
yeah. But yeah, it was just a lovely little, pleasant little kit to do on a cold afternoon.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so next up I've got a Lego. So this is the one that I completed in one of our weapon chats. It's called Mini Orchid. And it's beautiful. I haven't done any of the mini Lego botanicals before. I've done a few of the bigger botanicals. But I mean the base, I will say the base was really fiddly. I don't know if any of our keen observers were watching, but in the weapon chat where I was working on this, I kept having to put a few of these bits back together because they didn't clip on until right at the end when I could put the top covers on. So they sort of kept falling apart and they kept falling off the base down the bottom, and it was driving me a bit nuts. But I mean, I love how good this looks. Those flowers are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I managed to knock this over in about 2 hours, and that was distracted while doing a weapon chat and having to look at beautiful, pretty kits on the screen. So I didn't think I did too badly to get that done in that time frame.
I think you did pretty good. It takes me a lot longer.
This one was pretty small though. So that was technically my fifth finish for the month. Fifth finish for the year. So, but I ended up doing 4 in total for the month of May. So I was pretty slack at the start of the year, wasn't I? Anyway, back to you, Kim. Let's see what you've been doing for your Lego.
Yep, these are my 3 Legos. These are the Anko brand. I thought I'd try out the cheaper versions first, and oh, I love them. They are so fiddly, and they are so much fun. They go together quite quickly. Hello again, cat. That is my cat, Tali. They just go together so easily, and they're so much fun to do. It's amazing how much time flies by as you're doing them.
Exactly.
I did,
I think most people that like diamond painting would end up liking Lego. There's something therapeutic and relaxing about
yeah,
clicking things together. So whether it's
yeah,
you're clicking your diamonds into the glue, and in the squares you get those lovely clicks when you're filling a hole, you get the same satisfying clicks when you put Lego together.
yes, yes. And this one was actually quite complicated little thing to put together, a little flower.
Yeah, wow. And down the
Yeah,
bottom, even around the pot, that's
yeah,
really, really
yeah. They're
cool.
they're very good quality for the price.
Absolutely.
I
They
was
look
really
great.
happy with them. They were so much fun to the point where I went out and bought more.
Yeah, you went down that rabbit hole.
I did. I
um,
really did.
oh yeah, and I love the fact that you could still put them like up on a windowsill or something, so they look like you've got pretty flowers. And if you're anything like me, you can't kill them. So I always think
Yeah.
that's a bonus. I love my Lego botanicals for exactly that reason.
Yes. Yep. So these will be going in I have a glass cabinet with my dog's ashes in it. That's where these will be displayed.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yep.
That's brilliant. So that was what, your 4th, 5th, and 6th finish for May?
Yes.
Yeah, wow. You put me to shame this month.
Yeah, but I haven't done much else for the year, so.
So you reckon we're about even overall?
I'd say so, yeah.
Alrighty, we might just pause the video again, guys. Sorry for all the cuts. We will pull out our whips that we're going to be doing for the month of June. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, and don't forget to let us know down below what you are working on and what you've managed to finish. So we'd love to see and hear all of that. And obviously don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like our video, and subscribe if you do like what we're doing. Okay, so these are our whips for the month of, what are we doing? June, month of June. Oh my goodness, where's the year gone? So this is still Crystal Lake Cabin by Dominic Davison and Diamond Art Club. I started this, I wasn't even organised to have my book. I started this on the 23rd of April. I am so ashamed that it's taken me 6 weeks and I didn't even quite make it to halfway. So if I can finish these 2 kits, I will, if I finish these 2 sections, I will officially be halfway in this kit. But just that definition is amazing. I'm really enjoying it. It is definitely one of the older kits. Like there's a fair bit of gapping. Like I know you can't see it from that angle and it's fine. But when I'm working on it, you can definitely notice the gapping in the kit. So it is definitely one of the older ones. But just beautiful, beautiful image. Full of confetti. Oh my gosh, so full of confetti. I have enjoyed it. It was a nice change to do some confetti. But I'm really looking forward to sort of getting into some more of the tree and the garden down below. I'm hopeful I can finish it this month, but honestly, the way the month is going already and we're only a week in, it may be another month, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm really enjoying this kit. There's not heaps of trash. You know, it's a Diamond Art Club status. So, you know, I would expect nothing less. I'll just flip this over so it's a bit more obvious. But I'm also working on the cocktail edition of PaintGem for this month. So far, I have managed to finish 2. This one, so far, not a 310 in it. I am enjoying not touching 310 from PaintGem after the last kit that I had. So these are really, really nice and bright. It's definitely been an absolute cold snap here. I think all of Australia basically has copped the cold snap from the Antarctica.
Yep.
So I'm enjoying imagining myself on a beach with a cocktail in my hand, keeping myself nice and warm when I'm working on these little minis. So it's a really, really nice, fun kit to work on. But let's have Kim show you her diamond painting, and I will then show you the, what's it called? Miniatures, the book Nook that I'm working on.
Yeah, I'm still working on, this is my work in progress. This is Cancer Zodiac Kitten. I started this at the end of May. I've only got these 4 sections to do and it will be finished. Disappointingly, I did run out of a colour in this kit. I've got it coming, but yeah, there's still a whole heap here and a whole heap up here, and I have none left of that colour to finish it. Oh, and there's some down here. Yeah, but
That's
the
so
drills
disappointing.
yeah, it is very disappointing, especially being a newish kit from Diamond Art Club.
Yes,
But
that's
yeah,
exactly
I
right.
was really disappointed. But the drills have been perfect. The glue's perfect. The canvas is perfect. Everything else is absolutely perfect. There's hardly any trash drills whatsoever. Typical deck round. I'm disappointed I ran out of colour. But yeah, this border is gorgeous. It's all AB.
Oh, wow. That looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
I love it when you do get to diamond paint in a border like that. I just think it enhances it so well.
It does. Although this drill over here is really annoying me. It's the only one of that colour in that area and it does not look right.
Change it out.
I'm going to. It's annoying me.
Good.
But yeah, no, it's beautiful.
No, I've really enjoyed watching you work on it in the videos. It's a beautiful little kit. I think we're both big fans of Maryline Cazenave, so it's a good one to do.
It is, yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And the kitten's coming along gorgeously. So yeah.
Cute. I love that little sleep.
Yes. Yep, not really enjoying this one.
Good.
So, taking me a bit longer than usual, but
no, you're flying through it. Don't know what you're talking about.
no, not really. It's only a little kit.
Yeah, but you've had a bit going on too, and you've been on one.
Yeah, I have.
You're still flying through it.
Yeah.
All right, this is the miniature that I am working on. So this is another cute bee one. It's called, I think it's Magic Pharmacist.
Yep.
I saw the name. I had to buy it. You know, it just spoke to me. It called to me, and it was oh so important. So you can see I really haven't finished it. I've got naked bulbs, and this is the only one that's finished. I've actually got 2 bulbs that are at the back that haven't even been built in yet. We're going to get there. It's okay. But this, I just love the detail in this. I just think that's absolutely phenomenal. It is so good. I love that you even have like a little stirrer thing.
Yeah.
It's such a good thing. I love that you get the picture and then you actually get to put the frame over it. You got a beautiful little kitty cat up here, and you even get like little framed pictures. I think that's so clever.
Yeah.
So good.
I love PB kits.
Oh yeah. I will say these things, these bottles, I did not enjoy having to do. So you get them as a bead, and then you get like a solitary little gold bead that you put on top. The flats, like the top of the bottle was not flat and the bead was not completely flat. So trying to make the two stick together was a nightmare.
Yes.
There was a lot of swearing involved for me trying to do that bit. But look, it's just a beautiful kit. I love even like the little decoration they've got down there for the floor mat. I think it's beautiful. And just look at the side of it. Yeah, it is Magic Pharmacist. How beautiful is that?
Gorgeous.
Love it. The other bit that I've been working on that is going to be going in is this little bit down here. And I just broke it. Of course I did.
Oh.
No, it doesn't sit in very well. I'm waiting until I've got a little bit more to it, and then I'm going to glue it properly. But I'm just waiting to make sure that it's okay the way that it is.
Yep.
But let's not show you all my mess. Let's go this way. So I love how much definition there is. You get to glue on all the little drawers. I like the little witch's hat. I started to get to make the books like you were sort of talking about. I hadn't really had to experience that before with the folding of backwards and forwards of all the books. I had to roll these scrolls that are in the drawer.
Yep.
I had to roll, what was it, 45 of them or something?
Yep.
That kept me busy for a little while, but absolutely stunning. I do really, really enjoy the definition that's on here. So, yeah, no, really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
You can see another one of the little ones that I had to stick a whole heap of books together that I'd made, and then a little open one on top, which was really cute.
Yeah. I like them.
But no, lots and lots and lots of fun. But yeah, that's the end of my whips for the month. I think that's the end of your whips too.
It is, yes.
Lovely. So we might close out the video there then. So thank you everyone for watching. Again, don't forget to write down below what you managed to finish in the month of May and what you're working on for the month of June. We'd love to see and hear about it. But otherwise, hope everyone has a really good day, really good week, and we will see you in a video very soon. Bye.
Bye.